Imagine 3 haircuts quietly shaving a decade off your face, and 3 others doing the exact opposite without you even knowing it. Lovely. I research worst style and beauty mistakes and youth-boosting fixes for mature women so you get simple, proven transformations that work instantly. Today we're perfecting your haircut choices. You'll look 10 years younger by the end. We're covering the 3 haircuts that age you without mercy, then flipping to the 3 that lift, brighten, and refresh your entire face instantly. Part 3 is the absolute game changer. Most women over 60 have never even considered it. Stay with me, gorgeous, because what you learn here will change every single salon visit from this day forward. Don't forget to subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path so you never miss a transformation like this. Part 1. The 3 haircuts that age you fast, and why you must stop. Not every haircut is on your side after 60. Some silhouettes that once looked beautiful can now drag your features downward, add visual weight to your jaw, or flatten the natural volume you still have. The wrong cut does not just fail to help, it actively adds years to your appearance. Most overlook this, and that is exactly why so many women walk out of salons feeling older than when they walked in. The first aging haircut is the blunt, one-length bob cut straight across at chin level. It sounds classic, but on mature faces it creates a horizontal line that widens the jaw, pulls the eye downward, and emphasizes jowls. It gives your face a heavy, anchored look rather than a lifted one. The second is the overly short pixie cut cropped tightly all around. While some pixies are youthful, an extremely close-cropped version with no movement removes all softness from the face. It sharpens features rather than softening them, drawing attention to fine lines and facial structure in unflattering ways. The third aging mistake is the long, flat, center-parted style with no layers. Flat hair pressed against the sides of the face elongates it, but also drags everything downward visually. Length without movement pulls the eyes toward the lower half of your face, exactly where you do not want attention concentrated. Here are 5 things these 3 cuts have in common that age you. 1. They eliminate volume at the crown where lift matters most. 2. They create horizontal or downward visual lines on the face. 3. They remove softness and movement from the silhouette. 4. They emphasize rather than disguise changes in facial structure. 5. They work against your natural hair texture instead of with it. You'll love discovering how simply understanding these patterns protects you instantly. Variations of these mistakes show up in slight adjustments. A blunt bob cut slightly longer at the back, a pixie with no fringe, a long style with a harsh center part and no face framing layers. Each version carries the same aging effect in a slightly different way. Why these cuts age you comes down to direction and softness. Youth reads as upward and light. These cuts pull downward and heavy. Tools that protect you here include reference photos of what you want versus what you want to avoid, and honest communication with your stylist about your specific face shape and texture before any scissors touch your hair. Maintenance tip: even if you love length, request a consultation before your next trim to discuss whether your current silhouette is working for or against your features. A single honest conversation changes everything. Part 2. The first youth-boosting haircut, the layered lob. Here is where we turn everything around. The layered lob, or long bobs, without question one of the most powerful haircuts available to women over 60. And this single style alone shaves years off the face the moment it is done correctly. Most overlook the layering detail, thinking any lob will do. It will not. The layers are everything. A layered lob sits between the collarbone and the jaw, never cutting straight across in a blunt line. Instead, the ends are cut with internal layers and soft feathering that allow the hair to move, bounce, and frame the face in a way that reads as effortlessly youthful. That gentle movement lifts the eye upward rather than anchoring it downward. The face framing layers are the true magic. Pieces cut slightly shorter at the front of the lob curve softly around the cheekbones, drawing attention to the upper face, minimizing the jaw area, and creating a lifted visual effect without any cosmetic intervention. Here are 5 reasons the layered lob makes you look younger. 1. Internal layers remove bulk without removing length. 2. Face framing pieces highlight cheekbones and eyes. 3. Soft ends create movement that reads as vitality. 4. The length balances the face without pulling features down. 5. It works beautifully on straight, wavy, and lightly curly textures. This shaves off 10 years when the layers are cut correctly, and the difference between a blunt lob and a layered lob is dramatic enough to see immediately in the salon mirror. You will feel it the moment the stylist finishes. Variations include a shorter layered lob sitting just above the collarbone for women with thinner hair, and a slightly longer version sitting at the collarbone for women with thicker or wavier textures. Both work beautifully. The key is always the layering, never the length alone. Why it works is rooted in how light reflects off moving hair. Layered hair catches light at multiple angles, creating dimension and the appearance of fullness. Flat, blunt hair absorbs light and reads as heavy. Styling tools that enhance this cut include a medium barrel round brush for blow-drying movement into the ends, a large barrel curling wand for loose waves, and a light hold finishing spray to keep the softness intact without stiffness. Maintenance tip: ask your stylist to refresh the layers every 8 to 10 weeks. Layers grow out and become heavy, which reverses the youthful effect. Keeping them fresh keeps the cut working for you consistently. Part 3. The second youth-boosting haircut. The textured pixie with softness. Stay with me here, because this is the game changer most women over 60 have never truly considered. Not the tight, close-cropped pixie we warned about in Part 1. This is its sophisticated, transformed cousin, the textured pixie with volume, softness, and intentional movement. And it is one of the most breathtakingly youthful haircuts a woman over 60 can wear when done right. The difference is everything. A textured pixie has length left through the top and crown, with slightly shorter sides that are never harsh or buzzed. The top length is cut with texture and piecewise movement that adds volume exactly where mature hair needs it most, at the crown. A side-swept or soft fringe can be added to further soften the forehead and frame the eyes beautifully. This cut does something remarkable. It creates vertical visual height through the crown, which lifts the entire face upward. Height equals youth in facial perception, and this cut delivers it effortlessly. Here are 5 things the textured pixie gives you that other cuts cannot. 1. Maximum crown volume that counteracts thinning. 2. Vertical height that lifts the entire face. 3. Softness through texture that removes the harsh pixie effect. 4. Low maintenance that looks polished every single day. 5. A silhouette that works even with fine or thinning hair. You'll love number 3 because it completely removes the fear most women carry about going shorter. Texture is the protective factor. It is what separates a youthful modern shortcut from one that feels severe or aging. Variations include adding a soft asymmetrical fringe that sweeps to one side for extra romance, or keeping the top slightly longer for women who want the option to pin it back. Both versions carry the same lifting, brightening effect on the face. Why it works is connected to frame and proportion. When the silhouette is widest and fullest at the crown rather than at the jaw, the eye reads the face as more youthful, lifted, and vibrant. The textured pixie achieves this naturally. Styling tools that make this cut shine include a small barrel diffuser for added volume at the roots, a soft hold pomade or texture paste for piecewise definition, and a fine-tooth comb for directing the fringe or top sections into place effortlessly each morning. Maintenance tip: book a trim every 5 to 6 weeks to maintain the precision of the shape. Short cuts lose their silhouette faster than longer styles, so consistent upkeep is what keeps this cut looking intentional and modern. Part 4. The third youth-boosting haircut. Soft layers on medium length. The third haircut that transforms your appearance after 60 is one that gets overlooked constantly because it seems simple. And that simplicity is precisely its power. Medium-length hair with soft, cascading layers is one of the most universally flattering and effortlessly youthful haircut choices for mature Women, and it works across nearly every face shape, hair texture, and lifestyle. Medium length here means hair that falls between the chin and the collarbone, a zone that has consistently proven to be the most flattering on mature faces. Not so long that it pulls features down, not so short that it removes the romantic softness that this style delivers. The layers are soft, cascading, and cut to blend seamlessly rather than creating harsh or choppy lines. The crucial detail in this haircut is where the layers begin. They should start at or slightly above the cheekbone when you hold a section outward. This placement means the shortest layers frame and lift the cheekbone area, directing the eye upward toward your most beautiful features, your eyes and cheekbones, rather than toward the lower face. Here are 5 reasons this cut is a consistent youth restorer. 1. Cascading layers create natural lift without structural commitment. 2. Cheekbone level layering draws the eye to the upper face. 3. Movement and softness throughout the silhouette reads as vitality. 4. Versatile enough for straight, wavy, and curly textures. 5. Works beautifully air-dried or lightly styled with minimal effort. This shaves off a full decade when combined with even light face framing. Highlights that add dimension. The layers and the color work together to create depth, movement, and youth simultaneously, a pairing that delivers remarkable results without any dramatic change. Variations include adding a soft curtain fringe that parts at the center or slightly off-center for a romantic, editorial feel, or keeping the front pieces longer and uncut for women who prefer a cleaner, more structured front frame. Both versions of this layered medium style deliver the same core benefit. Why it works returns to the same principle: softness, movement, and upward visual direction. Every element of this cut is designed to work with the natural changes of mature hair and mature faces rather than against them. Styling tools that elevate this cut include a large barrel round brush for volume at the roots during blow drying, a 1.5-inch curling wand for effortless soft waves, and a lightweight serum to smooth without weighing the layers flat. Maintenance tip: refresh the layers every 8 weeks and ask your stylist to use point cutting or slide cutting techniques at the ends. These techniques preserve softness and prevent the layers from growing into blunt, heavy lines that reverse the youthful effect you worked so hard to create. Boom, gorgeous! You now know exactly which 3 haircuts to walk away from and exactly which 3 to walk toward with full confidence. The layered lob, the textured pixie with softness, and cascading layers on medium length are not just haircuts. They are tools that lift your face, restore your vibrancy, and make you look effortlessly younger every single day. Wear this knowledge confidently everywhere, into every salon, every consultation, every mirror moment. If this helped you today, please like this video and subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path so you never miss a transformation this powerful. Drop a comment below and tell me, which of the 3 aging haircuts have you been wearing? I read every single one, and I cannot wait to hear from you.